Financial Commissioner, Health and Medical Education. Here, few words for our volunteers, for our trainees, which will keep us moving ahead.
Thank you so much. It's my privilege to be here this afternoon to be felicitating the COVID warriors. Some people say that 2020 is the year of COVID. I disagree. 2020 is the year of COVID warriors. If COVID had to come, so it came. But what has been our response was in our hands. And that is what we have tried to do to the best extent that was possible within our limits. It's always the community participation to these unknown pandemics, viruses, unknown social problems. It's the community participation which helps us in encountering these problems. For example, I will give one example. If in this room we are sitting, so many people sitting in this room, suppose a wild animal comes in, so how will we behave? Will we group together and try to fight the animal, or we will just come to the animal? That is what is meant by community participation. It is this community participation which has saved societies from pandemics, and COVID is no exception. In fact, this community participation has always been very strong in Kashmir, particularly in Kashmir Valley, and that's why, despite these pandemics, floods, earthquakes, the community has risen above all this and tried to reach out to the downtrodden, the affected people, and to save them to the extent possible. So here, the NGOs like Ehsaas International, they have to play a very, very major role. They come together, they provide the glue in the society, because people know what is to be done, but somehow people are not willing to take the first step. So there is somebody who has to take the first step, mobilize the people together, and see that certain steps are taken to fight the pandemic. And that's what Ehsaas International has done in their own limited manner. And for that purpose, I would like to congratulate them. I would like to felicitate them. And I'm very happy to be here in this function where I've seen the good work done by them. They have talked about the dial-a-doctor service which they render to the people, which has been of immense help. In fact, I have also been getting calls at midnight regarding problems faced in certain hospitals. But addressing those calls, answering those calls is a big thing. And that's what Ehsaas International has done. That's what the Dial-a-Doctor members who are participating in the Dial-a-Doctors program have actually done. And that is very much appreciable. And that's for that purpose also, I would like to appreciate the efforts of all the doctors who are part of the Dial-a-Doctor program. Then this COVID, we are all, I'm totally in agreement with what Dr. Ahmedkar said, that hospitals have played a yeoman's role in fighting this epidemic, particularly institutions of repute like Sher-e-Kashmir Institute of Medical Sciences. They have done GMC Srinagar, several district hospitals, they have actually done it. But what is the strategy of the society to deal with this pandemic? The first is that we have to protect ourselves. We have to change our behavior. We have to wear a mask, maintain social distance, wash our hands frequently, follow certain norms, certain SOPs. So that is the first thing. And here is the point where the efforts of the social organizations, the NGOs like Ehsaas International and others, they are very much handy. It's not a medical problem alone. It's a social issue and has to be handled socially. The second pillar of the strategy is containment. Restrictions on movement from containment zones, surveillance, monitoring, contact tracing. So this is the part, this is something which has to be done by the administration, the health department, the police, so many agencies. But here also, a lot of cooperation of people is required. And in mobilizing the people, the religious leaders, the social leaders, the volunteers, it is the NGOs and the social organizations like Ehsaas International which have a major role to play. The third, of course, is the hospitals, the clinical management of the patients. Here, this is the exclusive domain of the hospitals, but here also Ehsaas International has played an important role in providing the service of the dial doctor. And they have, you saw, they have a number of doctors, 300 of them who are outside J&K and who are also providing these services. And there are many more in Kashmir Valley, whether in government service or outside government service, they are also providing their own services in their own manner. For all these efforts, this is a huge task to be done. And for all these efforts, I think social organizations need to be felicitated, and that's why I am here today. And I take this opportunity to once again felicitate Ehsaas International for the outstanding work they have done, and I hope they will continue to do this work. And I also felicitate all the COVID warriors who have risked their lives, who have risked the lives and safety of their family members, and they have given their best to deal with this pandemic. My congratulations to them.